How's everyone doing today?
I'm great.
Good.
Great.
Yeah.
You doing good in the phone?
Doing pretty good.
Awesome, I love to hear it. Well, today we're going to be talking about the world of music, exploring the power and beauty of music. Who likes music? Who enjoys it? Who uses it every day?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
What kind of music do you like?
I listen to a lot of music. I like electronic music, a lot of pop music, R&B, and
Okay.
experimental.
I love that. Is it usually like in the car or while you're
Car,
at
at
homework?
home, anytime. I'm usually
Anytime.
listening to music,
I love
especially at night.
You get that Spotify membership.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I love that.
My Spotify score was crazy last year. This year's probably gonna be not as good because I'm at work mostly.
So,
Yeah.
okay, I love that. Well, I'm sorry, Haley, did you have something?
So it's so good for studying.
So great for studying. I love that. And then, did you know that music helps release dopamine and cortisol levels to help with anxiety and also with happiness?
Didn't, but I do now.
Thank you. You know, and I think it's really good to understand kind of how music can help us. Now, today I kind of want to focus on music and how can it be involved with education. How can it help us when we are stressing about tests? How can it help us when we're trying to get some homework done that's due in 2 hours? Test time! So, don't be nervous. You're not going to feel like this. You're going to feel like this.
Word.
We're going to enjoy this and we're going to have some fun. I didn't want to call it a test, but we're going to call it a test. So, if you guys want to go to typing.com. Typingtest.com. Perfect. Are you good, Haley?
We got it pulled up.
Perfect. Jet,
Yeah, and then how long for the test?
let's do the 1 minute medium.
1 minute test, medium test.
Thank you, Haley, for the confirmation.
Yeah, it's this one, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect. Awesome. So, for the first test, we're going to be doing this in complete silence. So, whenever you guys feel comfortable, I'm going to count you guys down and then we get this test started. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Good.
Haley?
I haven't done one of these in a while.
Yeah.
You haven't?
It's been a long time since I've done a typing test.
But I was in a keyboarding class,
So, 3 credits.
so it means nothing.
So you're excited. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And when you're done, you guys can just give me a little hand raise or something like that.
I fumbled.
You fumbled?
I also fumbled.
Did you fumble?
Yeah.
Haley, are you done?
I finished.
Perfect. I heard you typing. You were in it. I could feel it. Awesome. Now we're gonna hold our opinions with this. Now we're gonna get on to another test. So if you can we're gonna click retake test. But for a second, I want us to feel some lo-fi music, some chilling music. Can you hear it, Haley?
I can hear it.
Perfect.
Should we, like, remember old score, or will it keep it or something?
Yeah, it'll keep it. So whenever you're finished with this one, it'll give you kind of the comparing test. No, yeah. So we're gonna listen to some music for just 1 second. Let that cortisol release a little bit, calm your brain, help you do a little better. I find personally that taking some deep breaths could be really nice with getting ready to take a test.
Some stretches.
Some stretches. Maybe a
Mint.
mint. I was gonna say a mint.
That takes you back. Wow.
I love the peppermint.
Getting a mint during an exam.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, whenever everyone's ready, we're gonna start our second test. Awesome. On your mark, get set, type. Awesome. So everyone's done and good?
Yes.
I can tell everyone's done because of the ads.
Yeah, I muted mine.
I can hear now.
Awesome. Now we're gonna turn off the music just so we can focus a little bit more on the presentation. So now let's talk about the results. So if we want to start with Haley, maybe, how did you feel about the test?
Sorry to interrupt, but the audio disconnected.
You're good. You're good.
I can't hear you.
No, you're good. You're good. Here, we'll start with Jace, and then we'll come back to you to get our input.
So, not an avid typer. So the first test before the music, I got 26. It says 26.
Mhm.
My words per minute be 26. And then, but after, I got 36, which is the average typist.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
It says it on there, which is nice. It gives you like what the average score would be on the test. So, yeah, the first time I got 26, and the second time I got 36.
Look at you. Okay. Now, how about Jed?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good.
The first one, I got 58, and then the second one I got 63. So it did go up. It did go up though.
Good
So
job.
it's like,
Look at you. And then Miss Haley.
For mine, my first score, I got 45 words per minute, and then I got to 55 on the second one, so it definitely helped.
Awesome. I love that. Do we feel like? How do we feel that the music helped us kind of improve our test?
I definitely felt calmer.
Calmer.
Yeah.
I was less conscious of what my finger placements and the words. It was kind of just
Kind of just flowing.
flowing
Yeah.
naturally.
I love that. I love that. Well,
For sure.
I love it. No, now I want to talk about a little bit of history of music. So, history of music. Music has been here since humans have been a thing. Since humans have been alive, in prehistoric times. Fun fact: the Horion Hymen, discovered on a clay tablet, is the oldest source of music on a piece of an object. It dates back 3,400 years. Just a fun fact. But history of music, I like to talk about it when it comes to cultures. Everyone has a different culture, everyone has a different past. And a great way to connect with your culture is through music. Personally, I am Mexican, so I love to listen to some Selena, or that's not that old, but just some fun music like that that can help me kind of feel connected to my roots. Awesome. And then I want to talk about music for youth. So, we all went to elementary school, hopefully.
Yes.
Awesome. So, the first thing I remember as a kid is when you walk in, the first thing that happens is you sit on the rug. You have music time. It could be talking about the days of the week, the time of the month, the seasons, just something that can help young minds connect and be ready for the day. I find that very important and very valuable that the kids get to have a time to reset their minds. For example, if a kid comes in with a bad attitude, doesn't want to be there, sad, he's going to express that. The child's going to show how they feel. Having some time to sit down and calm their emotions and focus on the present is able to help them be successful. Does anyone remember those days when it was singing time in the morning?
Yeah, and I think also it's like a study thing, a way to memorize thing, like a good method
Yeah.
is by making a song of
Like
something. So it
everyone
makes
sings the
sense.
alphabet.
Yeah, like it makes,
I
it
still
makes-
do it.
Yeah, I still sing the
It
alphabet.
makes
Yeah.
sense that you would use songs just because I
Uh-huh.
think it creates that connection between the
Yeah.
something fun like that and the actual material.
Learning. I definitely trying to learn Spanish. The Days of the Week
The
song.
yeah, the songs.
Really La Bufanda.
Yeah, singing songs in another language really, like,
It
that's what
helps.
sticks.
That's watching movies in different languages.
Yeah.
Just the repetitiveness of
That's
it.
for me. It's especially music though. I
Yeah.
think
Mhm.
if I were to try to learn a language, it would probably be easier for me to. If I was like really, really focusing and studying on it,
Mhm.
then I could probably learn Korean and Spanish because those are the two main languages of music that I listen to besides English. So
I love that. It's so important for us to be able to connect with music, and there's so many different ways to connect with music. So, the biggest for me is emotions. This right here is a grown man, so he's not a child. But emotions is a very important factor when it comes to regulating and using music to help with that. With this, I want to get into higher education. Even though we went through puberty, you're adults, we still have emotions. We still have anxiety. We still have these moments that we have to go through, stressing about taking a test, or say you're in a science class that is taking up 24/7 of your time. There is a moment of stress that can happen, a moment of feeling like, what's happening? Well, music is a great way to help with that. Great way to release the cortisol, to release any type of anxiety or stress that you may have. Could help you with a test. Now, an article by The Rock and Roll Classroom by Alan Rich, he states, background music is an important support to learning during student input activities, such as silent reading, and output activities such as writing, doing worksheets, or working on math problems. And in another article, Emotions and Music through an Innovative Project During Compulsory Secondary Education by Jose Valero, he states, furthermore, our research has found evidence that not only emotions and emotional awareness influence students' academic performance, but that mood is also vital. And when he was speaking about this, he was talking about how music is very important and how it contributes to your emotions. Awesome. Now,
Appreciating music
I-
purely.
I'm sorry. I wanted to end this presentation and this group discussion with a good video for us to watch. I just kind of wanted to give you guys something to take away after this presentation, and maybe something that could kind of further your thought process when it comes to connecting with music. Because some people might see it as just something you listen to when you're at a club, or something you listen to when you're just free, running, exercise. But there is an undeniable connection that every human in this world can find when it comes to listening to music. So, just want to leave this with you guys.
Appreciating music purely as a form of relaxation or entertainment does a massive disservice to all the things that music helps you with. The biggest draw to mental health is loneliness. music can bring people together. You don't have to actively make music with somebody else. Just to listen to music plugs you into a social network, because every note of music is social. It's formed of social conventions. Music lowers stress by reducing cortisol. It gives you pleasure, makes you happy by flooding the brain with neurotransmitters like dopamine. Music is an excellent way of tagging memories, remembering the past. Expressing your deepest emotions and your identity, which can't be captured by language, because music is far too precise for words. All these things increase your mental health, and ultimately music becomes a mode of mindfulness and contemplation.
Awesome. Well, do we have any questions or any type of input that we would like to add?
It's kind of less of a question, more of like an anecdote to add on to like the whole music being cultural, because I experienced that relatively recently. We invited like a friend over to my house, and so my family's Laos, and then she's Hmong, which is, they don't really have a country, but most of them reside from Laos. But every song, like we kept playing music, she's like, oh, I know this artist, I know this person, and it just felt like, wow, you really are family. Even though like I had never met her before, but she felt like she fit right in. And she was like, similar in music, like dance is attached to it. So her and my cousin Sydney, they both were like in pageants, so they like were doing the dances to the same song. I was like, wow, that's like, y'all are locked in, y'all are family. So I thought that was really sweet, yeah.
I love that. Even though there's a different past, there's a
Yeah,
different culture, there's still connectivity through music.
Yeah.
I love that. Anyone else?
I think that's a big icebreaker for me too with meeting new people, is talking about music, because I love music, and a lot of my free time is occupied with learning about different music, and whether it's the musician or just finding new artists to listen to, or making playlists, or reading through the lyrics, or trying to like dissect the sounds of whatever, all the layers of a song. I think it's just a really fun thing to talk about with people and a way to connect. And I also kind of resonate with it, helping with emotions, because I think that's kind of what lifts my mood a lot of the time. I probably have a little bit, I rely maybe too much on it, because it's like sometimes I just need to get into the car and play music, or if I'm at work, then I have to plug my phone in and play like specific playlists or music that I've made for myself, and just feels like that's what's gonna help regulate me.